All right, how have you seen God?
I have seen God at church, the wood splitting, the food packing area, wetlands, and I have seen him while we were at the movie, watching Minions.
How did you serve God?
I served God when we were helping cut wood at the wood splitting place. We were cutting wood for people who didn't have enough wood to feed their heaters and even heat up their house or cook food. I also helped serve God when we were we were putting food in boxes for the backpack ministry and Indian Spring Service Center. We were helping serve God by helping people.
Where I've seen God is at the church, and when we did the wood cutting for the people, and also when we packed food for them.
How did you serve God?
We spread mulch around the church, and then we went to the mission center, and then we sorted out canned foods, and then we sorted some clothes between like the summer and winter, and we did a lot of things to help serve God.
How did you serve God?
Well, we did a lot of activities. We spread mulch around the church. We helped out with the food, the canned foods. We built the raised beds for the Boys and Girls Club. But it wasn't just about helping them do something. It was about inspiring them to do other things, inspiring other people to help. Is more towards, I guess, raising awareness of certain things. Like at the Boys and Girls Club, there are a lot of children that don't have mother or father figures in their lives, and they need someone to be there and help them. And this was something that could really encourage them, something they could do, and something that they could spend a lot of time on and learn about.
Where have you seen God?
I saw God when we went to go chop wood over at the mission center for the wood that goes out to people who have to use it to keep heat.
How did you serve God?
We served God in many different ways on our mission trip, like when we went to the mission center and helped put away clothes and food, and then as doing the raised beds for the Boys and Girls Club, and also cutting the firewood.
How are you going to serve God this week?
I would like to go back to the mission center and help, because I know that was a good way to help to serve God, because helping those people out because they really need it.
How did you serve God?
We built raised beds so people can plant food in, like vegetables and fruit and things like that. And we also we chopped wood, which was really fun. And we also sorted clothes and food for the mission center.
How did you serve God?
We went and we chopped firewood for people who needed it in the winter to stay warm. And we also made raised flower beds for so that people at the Boys and Girls Club could learn how to plant things because they might need it later in life.
Did you move a bunch of food?
What?
You moved a bunch of
Yeah,
food?
we moved a bunch of food from one room to the other. I don't know why, I forgot about that.
Where have you seen God?
Well, we saw him when we were at the mission center sorting clothes and sorting the food to where it would help the people that don't have as much food.
How did you serve God?
I went to the Boys and Girls Club and I helped them build high raised beds out of mulch and wooden structures, and helped them cut out some flower bed bottoms and stuff, and I helped fill it with fertilizer and stuff. Then we also went to the wood ministry place and helped split some logs, which were also very fun, but even though you had to watch out for like safety mechanical stuff and falling logs and splitting a bunch of stuff. And I went to the mission center and helped them pack food for the many people who may not end up having food this year.
How did you serve God?
We went to cut wood to help people who don't have warmth in their house like most of us do, and who don't have electricity like we do. And we can go home, click on the air conditioning or the heater or something, and we can go and sit back and watch TV, and we'll fall asleep knowing that we'll stay warm, and then we'll wake up to a nice food in the morning, and that's how I serve God.
Where have you seen God?
Well, I was fortunate to participate in the Tuesday that the kids went to the Boys and Girls Club, and just seeing their eagerness and willingness to help out with building the flower boxes. It was just amazing because they took a little instruction and they really hit the ground running, and just to, I think, see the sense of accomplishment they were having, providing some service for a group of other kids that will be able to use that. And then unfortunately I wasn't able to go the next morning with them to the wood splitting, but from what I heard from the other adults, they really took to that also, and also seemed to get a sense of accomplishment of how that was going to help people in the area with the winter coldness, and being able to help provide that. And my understanding is that they would really enjoy the opportunity to go back to do that. And then I was here when they were helping spread the mulch around the church, and again, their work ethic and eagerness to do that was just simply amazing for all the bad things you hear about kids these days. So I just thought that was just their eagerness and effort was really a true sighting of God for that week.
How did you serve God?
Well, one of the things that I did to help out was I went with the kids to the Indian Springs Mission Center, and just kind of helped put some of the clothes together in the clothes room, and then helped them move boxes of food. So it was really an eye-opener that they say that they have roughly 88 people that come every month to take food from them, and that's really is an eye-opening in a community is as small as ours, that there are that many families that are in that great a need.